Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's Tuesday morning, it's April 16th, and it is 3:12 in the a.m. I am busy, going down a rabbit hole, pretty much. No, seriously, uh, I am thinking about a conversation I had with my sister yesterday, and as I shared, we've been talking about uh, family dysfunction and generational curses and traits, um, just genetic traits. And it's funny uh, that, well, funny, not haha, funny, odd, that my family has learned a pattern of behavior, and it's not spoken, and I'm seeing it affect a second generation. And so my sister and I are discussing these generational curses pretty much, and I shared that I come from a house that had horrific domestic violence. My father was very abusive. He was an alcoholic, and he also was a philanderer, and all the aspects of that come into each of our individual personalities and how we relate to people. My sister, I'm super protective over my sister. That hasn't always been the case, but I am super protective over my sister. And, I have this t-shirt that says, for my sister, I'll smile in my mugshot. That's how protective I am over her. And I am protective because of the family dynamic. And I know this, and we had this dynamic where you didn't talk about things. You never said, I'm sorry. You just waited till a period of time went by, and then you just started talking again, and you just nurtured this resentment or this pain or this hurt. You just sucked it up, buttercup, and just kept moving. And I know I'm talking to somebody who can relate to what I've experienced, and, how in some communities we've normalized this behavior, but again, the dynamic of my family seems to be in the extreme. I'm amazed that no one got killed. That's how bad it got. And the older I got, the more resentful I got. Just being in that environment and being told children are to be seen and not heard by somebody that was inflicting most of the pain. And in my resolve, at a certain age, I was like, no more. I don't care what anybody else does. I'm not accepting this from anybody. And I'll take whatever beating I got coming. But you're not going to punk me. You're not going to silence me. And I'm not going to be a victim of whatever it is that you think you're doing. You're not going to gaslight me. Now, I'll extend a whole lot. But when enough's enough, you will know. I'm just not going to be a victim to somebody else's dysfunction. And when I say I extend a whole lot, it's like I may say something in hopes that you get it right. If I have to say it again or repeat it a few times, or the math ain't mathing, as I tell my sister, if you can't make it make sense, I'm seeing something and you're telling me something else, we're going to have a conversation. It's not going to be a pleasant conversation because I've seen it played out too many times. And like I said, I will extend grace. But what we're not going to do, and maybe I should be clapping when I say that, what we're not going to do is act like it didn't happen, I am going to hold you accountable just like you would hold me accountable if I did the same to you. You know. But because now I'm upset, people get to play the victim. And, you know, we play this dysfunction out on every level. Not only in, you know, my family, but in other relationships. The majority of us play this out. And the people who avoid accountability don't have right hearts and right minds. And they don't mean you any good. And I need to be very clear about that. You know, accountability is a prison. Or should I say another prison to somebody whose heart is not right. And you're already in jail, but you just haven't realized it. And now that I'm asking you to break free, now you're running into a deeper cell, or solitary confinement, should I put it like that? And in order to avoid the monster that you've created in your head, your shame, your guilt, get free. Tell the truth, shame the devil, as my grandma would say. Get free. And you can only do that by being accountable. Amen.